So for the transition shade, I took the shade Entitled and also Lust and placed it on my crease, blending it back and forth. That serves as a crease shade so that we can blend the other shade that we are going to place afterwards. So you can see these shades are cool tone. The only thing this palette missing is a mid-tone brown or a warm brown. Everything in this palette looks more on the cool tone side. And then with a dense brush, I'm picking up the shade No Pictures and placing it on the outer and inner corner. Don't worry too much, just place the shade first and then we'll blend it out afterwards. And then with a pencil brush like this, I'm taking the shade Lust and placing it on top of the red shade, also on the outer corner, because I want to marry the transition shade with the red shade. As you can see, these eyeshadows are very pigmented. Inner half of the eyes. I'm not going to bridge this gap here yet because we are going to place other shades on the center and then we'll blend it out. Then going back into the No Picture shade, which is the shimmery red shade, and then I'm packing it again to intensify the color. And then with the shade Entitled, I'm blending this out so that it looks seamless. As you can see, this color looks grayish on my lids because this palette doesn't have, like I said, mid-tone browns, but that's the downside of it. This is like the only acceptable transition shade. And then to deepen this eye look even more, I'm taking the shade Dark Side, which is a black shade, and then packing it just on the outer corner, and also on the inner corner. Then going back to the pencil brush, and with the shade Lust, I'm blending the black shade here. And then for the center, I'm taking the shade After Party, and let's see how it will look. Okay, I think I like it. So the shade After Party on the center using my finger. Bringing this shade slightly above my crease. And then to make the blend more seamless, I'm taking the shade No Pictures and then just blend the two shades. I'm also highlighting my inner corner with the shade After Party because this shade is so beautiful. As you can see from this palette, you do have a ton of fallout, so I'll advise you to do your eyes first, or like me, I baked my under eyes to catch any fallout and just dust it off after I finish the eye look. So for the under eyes, I'm taking the shade Lust and stamping it across my lower lash line, but focusing it on the like outer half and also inner half of the eyes, leaving the center bare, connecting it to the upper eyeshadow. And then I'm taking the shade No Pictures and then just pressing it on top of the last shade. And then on the center, I'm taking the shade After Party. Also gonna deepen the outer corner with the shade Dark Side, stamping it on the outer part and also connecting it to the upper eyeshadow. So that's basically the eye makeup. I'm gonna catch this eye to speed, apply my eyeliner, mascara, and I'll show you guys the final eye look. Okay guys, this is the final eye look. I did tightline my eyes using the Maybelline Tattoo liner in the shade brown, and also I apply mascara using the Essence You Better Work mascara. And also for my eyeliner, as per usual, I use Maybelline Hyper Sharp eyeliner, either this one or the red cap one. Moving on to the second eye look, I'm gonna dabble into the blue tone in here. So first, I'm taking a packing brush, this one, and I'm dipping into the shade Gas and placing it on my inner corner. I'm patting it on instead of blending it, because to avoid fallout and also to add all the pigment that I can from the brush. This is my first time trying this color and it's so pretty. I hope you can see that. I'm actually gonna bring this color until the center of my lid. Again, just pressing it instead of blending the color onto the crease. As usual, I only apply concealer on my lid as a base. After that, I'm taking the shade Lust. There's not many mattes in this palette, so we're gonna work with whatever mattes in here. Actually, they only have 3 mattes in here, so yeah. For the shade Lust, I'm placing it on the outer corner and also winging it out. Basically, creating a wing shadow, or whatever you want to call it. And then to deepen the outer corner, I'm taking Dark Side, which is a matte black. This looks messy initially, but we're gonna fix it and clean it afterwards. And then with my finger, I'm taking the shade Why Not and tapping it where the black meets the blue. This shade is so pretty. I'm also bringing it in just a bit, like on the center, on my pupil area. And then for the lower lash line, I'm taking the shade Gasp, which is that beautiful blue shade, and do the same like the upper lid. So I decided to drag it far until I reach the outer corner. I'm taking the Dark Side shade and pressing it on the outer corner, also connecting it on the with the upper lid. And then the tricky part is to blend this out together. So I'm taking the shade Lust with a precise brush like this, and hopefully it works. Make a mess there. It's okay, you're gonna clean it up. I did fix or clean the outer corner with a Q-tip. Oh my god, with a Q-tip. And then taking my concealer and dabbing it here to add back the coverage and also to make it more neater and also sharpen the wing eyeshadow. And for the inner corner, I'm taking the shade Don't Ask. And that's it for this eye look. I'm gonna be right back, apply liner, mascara, and I'll show you guys the final look. So this is the final eye look. I pair it with a very nude lip color. This one is L'Oreal Infallible Ultra Matte Les Macarons in the shade Infinite Vanilla. So hi guys, this is gonna be the third look. Actually this is on a different day, because if you live in Malaysia, we have rains like almost every day now, so the sun goes in and out, and my only light source is the natural sunlight. For the third look, I'm going to recreate the look for my drugstore makeup haul. So I posted on my Instagram and many of you asked for a tutorial, so I'm going to show you guys in this video today. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in. I honestly can't remember exactly what I did, but I remember the shades that I used. So for my outer corner, I'm going to take the shade Fuzzy, placing it on the outer parts and also dragging it in until the center. And then I'm blending it out by picking the shade Lust and packing it on the outer corner and also blending this shade on the crease. As you can see, I create a tiny wing on the outer corner, and then I'm gonna deepen the outer corner using the shade Dark Side, which is a matte black, focusing it just on the outer corner. And then for the inner corner, I'm gonna use my finger and taking the shade Dripping, pressing it in. Okay, for this part here, it's really hard to use the finger, so you have to pick up a very precise brush to place that shadow there. Love this shade. It's a like duochrome shade. It has a shift to it. Also pressing it on the center there. I think that's about it for this eye look. So I'm gonna blend the two shades together. So I pick up the shade Fuzzy and just stamping it on the center. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the under eyes as per usual. So first, I'm taking the shade Lust and then packing it on the outer part here. And then picking up the shade Fuzzy, stamping it here on the center. And then lastly, of course, pick up the shade Dripping and placing it here. And then to blend out everything, I pick up the shade Entitled, mix with a little bit of Lust, but don't pick up too much because these shades are so pigmented, you might end up with a panda eye. Just like a touch of Lust, and then blending everything. I'm going to apply my eyeliner, mascara, and I'll show you guys the final eye look. And this is the final eye look. So this is the final eye look, or the third eye look I created using the Milani Gilded Noir palette. And if you're interested to know my makeup details for today, I will upload a video reviewing like my first impression video. That will be next after this video. So I hope this tutorial will be helpful to you. If you have the Velvet Noir palette, you can try to recreate the looks that I did for this video. So if you love makeup tutorial, makeup review and makeup haul, please consider to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you love this video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope I see you guys in my next one. Bye. Assalamualaikum.